good, guys? Your boy VD Junkie here, and today we're with another reaction video. Today we're gonna react to Fraudulent Characters by TommyNFG. Before we start the video, if you would please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1K by the end of the year. It would be very greatly appreciated. Now let's start the video, man.
There are characters out there portrayed to be the best of the best. Whether it's someone that's been building up hype for the people watching, only to get folded in a nanosecond of their appearance, or just a person that's never about it and can't finish a job. This category of characters is known as fraudulent.
Some fraud ass niggas.
Typically people talk about anime characters being fraud specifically, but man, there sure is a lot of characters outside of anime that can hold the fraud status.
Go tell me something, gang.
The first character I'm starting with, and I know this might be controversial, but Batman.
Batman?
One of the most iconic superheroes to ever exist.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? You one of the best superheroes, my nigga. Niggas, bro. You got Bat Boys fans, you know what I'm saying, say all over the world as you can be Batman, but you can't be the fuck ass clown. You can't be the nigga that paint his face every day, my nigga. I'm just saying, it couldn't be Spider-Man. It couldn't be my nigga Spider-Man. I don't care if you call me ignorant or none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know Spider-Man was in that same position as Batman, bro. He killing the nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ripping his heart out, bro. Ripping his body in half. You know what I'm saying? Batman do a lot of talking, say he can beat niggas up, but he really don't be about it for real. Let's be honest, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see Batman on the street, bro. I ain't gonna be worried, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a villain, I'm not going to be worried because I know he not gonna kill me, bro. He not gonna do nothing, bro. He just gonna put me in prison like a good boy, like a good bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna call that nigga fraud too. What? Like, come on, bro.
I've always wondered why Gotham has
I don't care if y'all tackle me.
with the worst of the worst villains.
I'ma stand down on it.
But the answer is the most obvious thing ever. If I'm a villain in the Batman universe in another city and my other villain friend messages me like, psst, hey, so we know the hero's killing this city, and you're probably gonna die doing a crime here. But if I told you about this little city called Gotham, I'd be running my ass there to commit crime like no tomorrow. The worst comes to worst, I see a POV of this man like this, then proceed to get the daylight. Done. But hey, at least I'll still be alive and be up on my feet to commit some crimes in no time.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I know, I can already hear some people saying it. Well, Tommy, he doesn't kill because he has a strict moral code and doesn't want to stoop to the low level of the villains. Which I don't really understand at all.
That's what I'm saying. Shut that shit up, bro. Like, come on, bro. They are villains, my nigga. They kill people, bro. Like, at some point, it's not even about the moral code, my nigga. You just gotta kill them. Because, bro, I'm sorry. It's not even the Joker, my nigga. It's every other villain he got, bro. He don't even kill their ass. But, like, come on, bro. I don't give a shit about the moral code anymore, my nigga. You see what the shit they be doing, bro? They throwing acid on top of niggas, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They ripping eyeballs out of the niggas, bro. Innocent people. I feel like Batman got a kink. I ain't gonna lie. You just like them alive just so he can like touch on them again, bro. That freaky ass nigga, that freaky ass bat boy.
Anything, he's making more innocent people die for no reason by these villains' hands, rather than just murking the villains, which is like 10 people. And by the way, Gotham has 10 million people, so that's killing 10 villainous people for 10 million other lives. And how much more evil acts is it gonna take to happen in Gotham before it realizes that this shit ain't gonna work out? Like, buddy, you've been doing this whole peace thing since 1939. That's 85 years. How many more hospitals does the Joker have to blow up? How many more deadly riddles does the Riddler have to play on innocent civilians? And how many more villainous actions does the Penguin have to do? Wait, come to think of it, I have zero clue what the Penguin does.
Me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Again? He probably robs every McDonald's he's come cross by. All I know is that
he probably like a mafia boss or something.
You should know that the Joker is definitely not going to change anytime soon. Apparently, the Joker's first appearance in the DC Comics is in 1940. And for a little reference, this man has been Batman's arch nemesis 24 years before segregation ended. 5 years before the man with the mustache ended his life, and yet you still have to take his life. Apparently, from what I've researched online, there is some comic versions where he does kill, but even in those, he's only killed the Joker twice. And to be honest, comics are kind of confusing. There'd be like a million different alternative timelines that aren't even in the same universe.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
is the Joker
like,
pregnant
what the
in one
fuck,
of the
bro?
comics? Oh lord, this is why I'm kawaii and I stick to the superior comics. But if it was me personally, I'm killing the Joker and swooping in on Harley Quinn.
Oh yes,
scratch that action.
I'm swooping in on Harley Quinn too. She gonna fuck with a nigga like me. I'm promising you. You know what I'm saying? She gonna see my sexy chocolate ass, and guess what she gonna say? Oh my gosh, come over here. I need you right now, VG. And I'm gonna dive in that motherfucker. And you already know what I'm about to do.
Can we stay home tonight? Try something new tonight.
her sex. Yeah, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Don't kill all the villains in Gotham. I need Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy and Catwoman.
I need
okay, I'm getting lost.
No, you're not getting lost, bro.
Win-win. The next character we got is the character from Fortnite, Invincible. Before I even get into this one, once again,
Invincible not a fraud though, bro. I read the comics. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the first season came out, I read the whole thing, bro. That nigga not a fraud, bro. I'm letting you know right now. He was just getting started, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a nigga with powers, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a sexy chocolate nigga like me with powers, I understand, bro. When you first start, you're not gonna get it right every single time. The first time, my nigga, you gonna make mistakes. You gonna get your ass beat the first few times. But after a while, you start. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You start moving different. You start moving like you never did before, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look at me, for example. I can just do this real quick. All the nigga gotta do is clap, bro. And I'm right here with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, that nigga not a fraud. I'm letting you know right now. My dog Invincible, he not a fraud. That nigga, he will move it, bro. I'm telling you, I read the comments, he was moving. I understand you only watched the, you know what I'm saying, the animation, but I promise you, bro, let them animate a little bit more. You gonna see what I'm talking about, bro. He was moving.
But Tommy, in the comics, man, I swear, he's a different breed.
Oh, see,
like, you just got,
you got me.
And at a third grade reading level.
You got
I'm going off everything I've seen.
You got me.
It's funny how Mark Grayson is supposed to be the main character of Invincible. And typically for a main character of a superhero show, you expect them to be going crazy and folding niggas at least a couple of times. But Mark is the absolute punching bag of the show. I could only name a couple of times where I saw this man actually put it in work. Every other time, he's getting folded by miscellaneous characters in the show.
He
like
just
the
getting
time
started,
when the school
bro.
started to pummel the shit out of him. I understand he gotta hold back to keep his identity secret and all, but it don't mean you gotta get folded by this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can stop that shit,
or the time when he was getting folded by this half-human, half-hybrid thing. Just look at this frame right here.
He just starts. Look, I promise you, bro. We in the same position as him. We's getting folded too, bro. We don't know what the fuck we doing, my nigga. This is our first time fighting, bro. Of course we gonna get our ass thrown. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get a little more experience to know what the fuck we you know what I'm saying, to get the more feel of dodging and beating niggas' asses. But like when you first start, bro, of course it's gonna be a little rough, bro. Look, Mark, I am on your side, bro. I promise you, I'm on your side, Mark.
In another fight, he gets folded by this tiger dude, and he gets disrespected so badly. The guy opens his mouth and licks the blood off his mouth after beating him up. Kind of looks like he's getting off to it. This whole scene feels weird. And of course, we can't forget about well, you know how this story goes. I think this clip sums up how that story went.
Ooh. You should have died at birth.
The next character we got is Greg Heffler.
Oh, my dog Greg, bro. You know what I'm saying? My dog Greg was just like me in middle school. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to get the bitches, but we can't get bitches at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was just some lame ass niggas that couldn't get no bitches, and nobody fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn. My twin, you know what I'm saying? My brother just a nut at me. I fuck with Greg so heavily, bro. He real ass nigga for real, bro.
But hear me out for a second. In the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books and movies, Greg Heffley's portrayed as the all-time GOAT. We read the books from his perspective, so a lot of times we tend to feel bad for him when something happens. But in all reality, Greg Heffley is the biggest loser in his entire town. Like, first off, why are you writing an entire diary book from your perspective that makes you have no faults? Which is why nowadays everyone realizes that the whole time he was just a sociopath. Was there ever a time you saw Greg Heffley doing a good thing just because? Hell no, this man is no different than the greedy business people in the Fortune 500s. Like, Greg will swear he's one of the cool and popular kids at school.
See, but whole time he a loser ass
shoved in lockers and given wet willies by the bullies. It's like that one kid in high school
except
who
I was getting bullied though. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's considered like a third party to them. Where's my invite type of person. That's Greg Heffley. And we could also include
that's where me and Greg like get cut off, you know. So, I'm not that far, you know. I'll just take the no getting bitches, you know what I'm saying, loser ass nigga part. But that hey yo, Greg, you know, you my twin, but like, you know what I'm saying, that's where we sing, you know what I'm saying. We got a wall between us right there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Where's my hug at? Because Greg Heffley is one of the biggest simps in fiction. Man spent a whole summer with Holly Hills just to never get anywhere. This man would be having daydreams about how their future life would be and their future kids. Like, this is just just a different level of the friend zone, man. I don't even know what advice I'd give my friend if he's
See,
in this
but
type
that's
of
some
friend zone.
real
And don't
ass
get me started
shit,
on how he
though,
treats my man's Rowley. Honestly, Rowley
Nah,
should have
yeah,
been the
he
main
ain't shit.
character of the
He ain't
story
shit, bro.
because
I don't know why he be
him.
treating him
While
like
Greg
that.
was struggling to pull, Rowley had hosed by the line. And I'll never forget when this man
that was
Greg
crazy.
broke
That
Rowley's
was
arm by throwing a
crazy,
football
bro.
at a tricycle. Notice that the arm cast was getting Rowley hella attention at school. So then he
I
tried to
remember
pull
that.
up with a
I remember.
fake
Oh yeah, I
cast
remember.
to the school just to get
You know what? I kind of take that back. You know, Greg. I said you was my twin, but you know, after a few, you know what I'm saying? Like, go on, bro. Let me. You know what I'm saying? Let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You not my twin, gang. You know what I'm saying? You ugly, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Greg is one of the worst friends of all time. The fact that Rowley even sticks with this man still is shocking. Like, there's a scene in the book where he imagines Rowley as his dog in the future. Have you ever thought of one of your friends as a dog ever? If you have, you need some serious therapy help. The whole Diary of a Wimpy Kid book series is really Greg gaslighting himself into being the
Indian
hero.
Iron Man type 5.
The next character we got is Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. This little half
bro, I never watched Dexter.
Accent kid
is it
fire?
fire?
Get on my nerves. The reason why I call Dexter a fraud is because this man is supposed to
see, I know his mama though, you know what I'm saying? His mama got a body on her, like, goddamn, bro. Yo, Dexter's mom, if you ever watch this, just know a nigga right here waiting, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown and shit, I'm 20 years old. See, I might be a little too young, but like, shit, ain't nothing on me young. I promise you that. Come forward with a sexy chocolate nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? I'll change your life, my nigga. I'll make sure you like that milk chocolate. I promise you that, you know what I'm saying? Just come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
Inventor has an IQ of 140, but not a single one of this man's plans ever work out in the show.
Yeah,
How
see,
do you
that's
have a
nasty.
whole underground laboratory hidden from your parents
That's
and the
nasty.
public, yet nothing useful ever comes from it? Like, if you really think of it, Dexter could have damn near cured cancer at this point, found the cure for AIDS, but he does things like aging himself up in an episode to hook up with his babysitter. This is a real thing that happened in one of the episodes. Never forget, even horniness gets to the smartest of smart men. And don't get me started on Dee Dee's ass. Like, Dexter, why have you not handled her at this point?
Yo.
She'd be prancing and dancing into the lab like it's nothing.
Crazy.
With his smarts, he could build a whole military security system to keep that out because she ruins everything. But he don't got the wits or something to tell her to get the out. And the last character we got is Tom from Tom and Jerry.
See, like, no. You gotta understand, my nigga Tom, he's smart, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can easily get Jerry, bro. I promise you, he can easily get Jerry. My nigga Tom can get Jerry, no problem. He just decides not to because once he gets Jerry, what the fuck happens next, my nigga? He not gonna have as much fun as he with other mouses as he does with Jerry. You know what I'm saying? His owners won't even fuck with him like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause what does they need him for? You know what I'm saying? The mouse is gone. The mouse that they always wanted gone is gone, bro. Like, come on, now they don't want the fucking cat no more. So he's keeping Jerry there, so make sure he can secure his spot and he could also have fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a smart ass nigga. That's not no fraud, bro. You gotta understand. There's differences between frauds and some smart ass niggas. Tom is a smart ass nigga, and I'll stand on that bitch. Tom is a smart ass nigga. Fuck with that nigga Tom heavy, bro, and I fuck with Jerry too, bro. I love him.
Ever exist in fiction. But we gotta be honest with ourselves here for a second. This man Tom is a fraud. Tom and Jerry came out in 1940, which is kind of funny considering it's the same time the Joker released and their two iconic rivalries. And yet has Tom been able to catch Jerry? Unlike Batman 2, there isn't multiple universes.
He caught him multiple times. He just let him go multiple times. It's facts.
Catch Jerry? No, this man has legit never caught Jerry in some kind of kerfuffle they got into. And for the amount of times Jerry has done Tom dirty, I would have been packed him out. Jerry has done evil things like stick needles up Tom's ass. I wish this was a joke. Stick anything up my ass, consider yourself dead. Mouse traps on his fingers, hit his whole foot with a hammer, baked him alive?
Oh my gosh, yo, nah, Jerry was on his
Jerry
ass.
might just be a psychopath.
Nah,
if
Jerry
he was
on
a
his
human,
ass.
he would probably be a serial killer.
Oh my
the closest
gosh.
Jerry got to dying in the show was the one episode where him and Tom ended themselves. I still don't know how this episode passed to be aired. Like, this was insane.
Crazy,
but even
crazy.
then, Tom was taking himself out too, so it really doesn't count. It's even worse that Tom is a cat because cats are known to be Mouse's #1 predator. Like, I could talk from personal experience, okay? My own cat will leave the house in the morning like it's a 9 to 5, then come back 8 hours later with a dead mouse in her mouth. It sounds
moving.
up, and it kind of is, but cats are
your cat was on that, bro.
Yeah, with all the widget
your cat was on that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Uses for Jerry, he's yet to catch him. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up, really.
Hey, that was a good video.
More, but I want to save it for a potential part 2 in the future, so let me know.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? This was 9 months ago, my nigga. You ain't never did that shit. Yeah, follow me on YouTube, go to Twitch, you know what I'm saying? See more shit, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow my Twitch, you know what I'm saying? I hope you like this video. I hope you like my reaction to that video, and I'll see y'all next time, man. I can't do it no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It be hurting my throat. So like, pause though. Like, but you gotta